Happy Saturday, guys. So I'm back home. I'm super excited for that. You'll have to bear with me today. I've got some issues going on with one of my breakers, so you're probably going to hear the humming of my fan right here in the garage. And I've already been doing yard work, so I'm already sweating. But today I wanted to do a cable, pretty much leg workout. So I'm going to go pretty hard. I'm trying to bulk up on my leg muscles. So my weight's going to be a little higher, but of course you can adjust it to whatever you're doing and just make sure you're getting the normal form down. So I hope you enjoy this one. If you have any suggestions or want different videos, just let me know. Thanks. Let's get started. The first exercise that we're doing is going to be the cable squat. So I've got about 70 pounds on here. So I'm going to be grounded in my feet. I'm going to go ahead and pull the bar out. Okay, and it's in a low position, the cable bar is down here. So I've got my feet planted. I like a wide stance, and so I'm going to go down like I'm sitting in a chair and come up. You notice that my arms, nothing else moves. I keep this close to me, and I'm just doing the squat motion and coming up and squeezing my glutes, okay? I'm going to do 10 of those, but I'm going to do 2 more sets. Our next exercise, I use the V grip, and what I do is I get up underneath it, right? So you're holding it like this. You stay close to the machine and ground your heels, and what you're going to do is you go down with your squat and come up and squeeze the glutes. Keep your chest up. Okay, I'm doing sets of 10, so I'm going to go ahead and do 2 more rounds. Now I'll be right back. For the next exercise, we're going to do reverse lunges. So I've got my short bar on here. You pick your weight. Let me go ahead. I'm going to adjust mine. So once you've got your weight, you pull your bar back to where you're comfortable. You've got some resistance. And then from there, you guessed it, we're just going to do reverse lunges. So we want to keep our back straight. We're planting our weight into our heels. We keep our chest up, and as we go, with your first lunge, you go back, come up to middle, go back, don't forget to breathe. Okay, so I'm going to do 2 more sets of those. I'll meet you back here when we're done. Remember the very first exercise we did where it was actually like a weighted squat? This one, we're still going to be using the V grip. We're going to be further out, but this one is actually going to be where we're focusing on the hip, okay? We're hinging our hip and thrusting. It's almost like a thruster with weight, okay? So go ahead and get your V grip. Get whatever weight is comfortable for you. I've got my starting position here. So what I'm doing I'm going forward. You're really going to feel it in your hamstrings and glutes. I'm not pulling. I'm just using the weight as a balancer almost, and really focusing on those glutes and hamstrings and bending at the hip. Don't forget to squeeze. You can get a really good stretch in there with this too, the deeper you go. This is probably one of my favorite ones. Okay, you guys go ahead and finish your sets without me, and we'll come back with a new one. It lets us get to a little bit deeper because we're elevated. So this is going to be our split squat motion. I'm just going to add the short bar to it. So I don't think it's safe to have two, but I mean we could use a bench as well. So let me try that, so I can give you guys the review on both, right? So if you had like a little box or something of that sort, you could keep your foot elevated up this way, and let's see what this looks like. So then as we come back, the goal is to keep our planted foot in place, and I feel like if we have it up here, we could do it that way if you want it that elevated. There's definitely a hardcore burn. Go on to your other foot. Of course, I like to keep the weight in my heel, so I've got it propped here to where it won't flip over. Okay. Okay, I was able to do 8 on each side. I'm going to go ahead and continue with the elevated stool. I do like the height. I can feel it a lot in my quads. So I'm going to do 2 more sets of those. If you feel more comfortable, go ahead and use your plates so that you get the motion down. I'll show you. So I mean, you can see the difference in being here with the motion instead of being high up on the stool. But there's variations. It is so hot out here, guys. This is why I work out so early. It's crazy. So the plates that we were just talking about, I've got 2 plates on the ground. So what I'm going to do is actually hold on here to the cable machine, and I'm going to do a calf raise. See, my foot can go further down because I'm elevated. No, I don't have shoes on. So I would get much better of a lean, but I'm kind of coming up with my calf raise instead of going down where you would if you had shoes on. So I'll do the best I can here. I'm pretty much going down. I'm going to get a good little calf raise in here. Okay, I'm going to do that 10 times on each side, so go ahead and do it with me. So the next one is going to be the rope attachment. It's actually going to be a sumo squat. So I grab the rope like this, I come back. Now this one you're going to want to point your toes out, okay? And when you squat down, it's wide. Come up and squeeze. You notice I'm not pulling on the weight. Okay, I'm going to do 3 sets. Oh, sorry. I'm going to do 10 total, 3 sets. Final exercise, we're going to do a rope pull through. Since we were just using our rope to do the sumo squat, what you do is you keep your cable down at a low. What you're going to do is pull out, come out further, okay? What's going to happen, you're going to pull this rope up with your upper body. When you get up here, you squeeze. So your elbows, if you can see, my elbows almost stay right here, okay? As I come out, my legs are wide, of course, my heels are planted. I'm going to let the rope go back. You're going to feel a really good stretch here in your hamstring, but when you pull through, you're going to really squeeze those glutes, okay? You keep your chest up. You are pulling with your upper body as well, so go through, pull up. Okay, so that's all I got today for a leg cable workout. I've still got 2 more sets to do on this, but I burned a lot of calories doing this, so I think that's why I love the cable machine so much. It really does work more than just dumbbells at times, things like that. I'm not sure. I just really love it. But I hope you guys love the video. Happy Saturday. Tomorrow we'll do something else. It will include upper body, probably on the cable machine as well. So y'all have a good one. Make sure that you soak if you get sore, Epsom salt. Put some baking soda in there too, that helps. But we'll talk tomorrow. Thank you.